So this is exciting. I honestly had kind of forgotten about it till I walked outside and saw it laying there this morning. But before I unbox this happened earlier in the week. Actually, it was back when we had that massive snow day. This happened and I didn't include it in the vlog. Well, we just got home and I was not going to vlog anymore today, but I got all my gear out of Mom and Dad's car, then realized I had left my tripod beside the road a half hour away in Dewato, south of Seebeck. So yeah, I brought it out there to take a self-portrait of myself because Hannah was back in the car, but then she came out and so we started taking photos of each other, and I just set the tripod aside beside the road, and then we just worked our way all up and down the road shooting a whole ton of photos. And then basically 30 or 40 minutes later we went back into the car and left, and I never went back and got the tripod. So I am now in our car driving 30 minutes back out there. This is Operation Saving Manfrotto. All right, moment of truth. I just drove by it once kind of quickly because there's a car behind me and I did not see it anywhere. I do remember a snowplow passing by on that side of the road after I'd completely forgotten my tripod. My tripod was there, so there's a chance that could have knocked it over, buried it, pushed it away, broke it, whatever. Could work in my favor because then no one else would see it and snatch it, but certainly don't have my hopes up. Okay. There's the tree I used to shoot it. Let's see. See if it's here. That's my boy. That's my boy. Hey, dude. You're wet, you're cold, probably hypothermia, but I got you. Operation Saving Private Manfrotto. A success. There you go, little man. That's my boy. To be completely honest, I wasn't that sad. The funny thing about this, and I thought maybe it would like be some sort of sign or something, is that I have been over the last like 4 or 5 days researching tripods. 2 reasons. That one is absolutely falling apart. I've had it 5 or 6 years. It is completely falling apart, destroyed. I've got sand, mud, dirt shoved in every tripod post. It's so hard to use. It's missing pieces, it's busted up. So I've been researching tripods the last 3 or 4 days and not really necessarily to get one. It's not like that worth it to me since I have one. So when I realized I had left it out here and it could potentially be gone, I was like, oh sweet. This is like a, yes, you need to get a new tripod. Oh, and also one of the real reasons is after hiking with it and almost breaking my back, I've been trying to figure out ways to lighten my load just a little bit. So I did get my tripod back, but I had been looking a lot before that happened for a new tripod, and then literally like a day or so after that happened, this tripod that's in the box went on sale on B&H Photo. It's a $300 carbon fiber tripod, and it went on sale for just under $130, and it comes with the legs and the head and everything. So it was almost too good, and let me show you. We do use a tripod quite a bit actually, not just for like Hannah's videos and time lapses, but whenever we shoot slow-mo with this on the Sony, this is a 70-200, but on a 1.5 crop sensor on that Sony, it turns out to be like a 105-300, and so it's just super shaky to shoot handheld. So we almost always use it on this tripod. But the problem is I've had this for, I think, 6 years, and it's just fallen apart. There's stuff in all of the legs, but this one lost its rubber cap a while ago, and it's just packed full of stuff. You actually like can barely get this leg in and out, so we just leave it all the way out. These things are always loose now, even after I retighten them, and that's what led to my camera falling on the Oregon coast, was the leg just slid in and then it just fell over. On top of that, this head's broken. I don't know if you could see a big crack right there, but this thing just, not to mention on top of all that, it's really heavy to hike with because it's not carbon fiber and it's not even that big. Like, I'd carry a heavy tripod if it benefited us, but it's just, it's so shaky and falling apart that the time has come to replace it. So let's get right in here. It is a Benro Adventure series. Sorry, my voice is falling apart. I'm still sick and fighting the cold. Comes in this little carry case. It's actually pretty nice. Whoa. Nice strap for the carry case. It's actually a really, really nice case. I expected it to be super cheap. It's a pretty small tripod, but honestly, the Sony that we shoot all of our video on and a lot of photos, oh man, it feels so much better, is a pretty small camera, so I don't think we need something too hefty. What's in here? All right, I have no idea how much of my little initial impression review of this tripod I got this morning because the battery shut off like halfway through. But now that the day's over, I thought I would quickly kind of show you a breakdown of what I like about it. For one thing, and actually Hannah's recording, so you're gonna get a little tutorial of this new tripod, Hannah. So one thing, our old tripod, oh man, there's so many ruined shots because it's so rickety after going through all of our Oregon footage, so much shaking and trying to frame stuff and missing things. But with this one, it's pretty cool. You just loosen the knob and you can control right there, tighten it up. And then same with this one here, just loosen it. You can level your horizon super quick. This knob here will do your pans. One thing I noticed, it's pretty smooth, but it's not fluid like our other one had some springs and it let you kind of ease in and ease out. But I love how convenient everything is to set. And our other one was so broken we couldn't even necessarily do everything this one can. But it's about the same height as our old one, but way lighter. I can't even believe how much lighter it is. And because it's carbon fiber, this is kind of a dumb pro, but it doesn't get near as cold. You remember holding our aluminum tripod in the cold? Mm-hmm. It's freezing cold. Anyway, and this one's also got padded grip. But it's all around, it's nice. It's not amazing. There's no chance I would pay the $300 for it for brand new, which tripods are just expensive. They just are. It's unfortunate, but for just under 130 bucks, this is as good as we could probably ever get. And I think it's gonna do the job pretty well. Everything I shot tonight was kind of a trial run shot on this, Hannah's video, a couple time lapses and stuff. So it's doing the job. As always, thanks a bajillion for watching. Again, I apologize for these slower vlogs. I'm just really fighting a cold still. But I wanted to say one thing I noticed while editing that I did not address is this is a photo. This is not a video head. This is a photo head, but it is better for video than like a ball head, because it's still got these arms, it's still got, you know, vertical pan and horizontal. So it's not a specific fluid head, but I'd say we use our tripods for like 50-50 photos, video. So I thought I'd give this a try. And one thing you can do, since it's still very smooth, but it's not completely fluid, so you can take a rubber band, just leave it on your tripod, and then use that, oops, have to get it started, use that to pan with. Because then any shakiness or unsteadiness in your hand will usually be absorbed by the rubber band and not directly to the tripod. So it'll help you just kind of smooth those pans out. It's a free tip for you guys. Anyway, we'll see you in the next video. I gotta rest up. I'm starting to lose my voice now. This cold is just killing me. See you guys.